Terence Bud Crawford versus Felix Diaz. May 20th, Madison Square Garden, New York, New York. Props to Terence Crawford for taking on such a tough and tricky opponent. Felix Diaz is a guy that a lot of people sleep on. But this man's the real deal. He won the Olympics and he won the gold in 2008. And although the man has one blemish on his record, in my eyes, he's still undefeated. He's a guy that can fight at welterweight, light welterweight. He's real flexible. Now, he's a little shorter than Crawford, but you can tell he's a little bigger bone. He's a little thicker than Crawford. Diaz is an aggressive southpaw who can pose some problems for Crawford. One thing that really stands out about Diaz is he's real good at getting guys on the ropes and in the corners and beating on them, especially if they're southpaws. Now, Crawford is a guy who switches stances. He goes from orthodox to southpaw. I would recommend Crawford not to go southpaw in this fight. One of Diaz's previous opponents, Sammy Vasquez, is a southpaw, and Diaz pretty much abused him throughout that whole fight on the rope, in the corners. Diaz definitely has respectable power, but I'd say the harder puncher in this fight is probably Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a little more accurate and a little bit more cleaner and effective with his punches. Crawford's going to have a reach advantage and about 3.5 inch height advantage over Diaz in this fight. Both of these guys are beasts. But Terence Crawford is the much more well-known fighter in this matchup, and that might benefit him if this goes to the decision. Another thing to also think about is a lot of people have been propping Terence Crawford up to take on Manny Pacquiao. Who better than Felix Diaz to test Crawford and to see if he's ready to take up that challenge with Pacquiao? He's a southpaw, he's shorter, very close to Pacquiao. I mean, he doesn't have the speed or precise punching as Pacquiao, but this could be a good warm-up for Crawford in getting ready and prepared for Pacquiao. So I see the fight being real competitive. I think Diaz is going to come in there and try to brawl with Crawford. He's going to come out aggressive, try to get him on the ropes, get off some shots. And Bud is going to stick and move, in my opinion. He's going to catch Diaz coming in with the harder, more cleaner shots, while Diaz will be the volume puncher in this fight. So it's going to come down to volume versus clean, effective shots and Terence Crawford's superstar name. Because I don't see this fight ending in a knockout. I don't see Diaz being able to take Crawford out, and I don't see Crawford being able to put Diaz down since he's the larger man. So I see this as a close fight, but I'm going to side with Terence Crawford to take this fight by a 12-round decision. But who are you taking in this fight? Let me know in the comment section. Real Boxing 100, out.